Hey everybody, it's Good Morning HD, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be seeing whether I can beat Pokemon Platinum with only grass types. Grass types have been one of my favorite types in the entire Pokemon series. I don't know, it could be because of his playstyle or his characteristics that I just really like. Or it could also be because there's 7 different types versus the grass, and I wanted to be one of those people who appreciates grass types in the Pokemon series. I guess I am the minority. And for the one person who asked me to touch grass in my last Pokemon challenge, there you go, I touched some grass. Ha! Get the joke?
I understood that reference.
Anyways, what are the rules of this challenge? Firstly, I'm only allowed to use grass type Pokemon in battle. That's a no-brainer. Secondly, I'm not allowed to use any items in battle. Only power items and items outside of battle are allowed. And lastly, no glitches. Unfortunately, none of the grass type Pokemon in Platinum can learn Surf, so I'm going to be implementing the rule of being able to catch other Pokemon to use HMs. I just can't use any of those in battle. Also, this entire challenge was streamed on twitch.tv/GoodMorningXD, so if you'd like to check my Twitch out, you can. And also drop a follow while you're at it. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the video. The game starts and Barry wants to get a Pokemon so bad that he breaks into my room and yells about it, and I just feel like punching him. After that, as soon as he wants to touch some grass, Professor Woolen showed up and was like, "Hold up a minute, did you know that what you're doing is suicidal? Are you guys insane? Do you not care about your own lives?" Anyways, he wants a Pokemon, and like that, I chose Turtwig. It has a bold nature, so less attack, more defense. I'm okay with this. Someone from my chat wanted to name my Pokemon from the first ever Overwatch team that I joined, and I did that. I named it Flash, but then realized that it's not an appropriate name. I will change it later though. Also, Turtwig will be my only Pokemon until the 3rd gym. Well, this is familiar. In my first rival battle, something happened that I've never seen before. He used Leer 6 times in a row, thus never landing a hit on me. After going through some story, some strange agent called Lucas showed up in front of me. Any relevant character meet up later is my next rival fight. This one was easy, nothing much to talk about, moving on. Then after finding Rock and telling him to get his ass back at the gym, it was time to face him. He was pretty easy though, nothing much to say here. He's a rock type gym and is one of the privileges grass types have in the early game. Now some of you might think, why not just catch a Budew? My answer to that will be, First Year Evolution can go die in a fire. Literally. After going through some story, Flash evolved into Grotto. I reached the Valley Ringworks, kicked off the Grunt's ass, and faced Mars. After sending out 3 curses, her Zubat goes down, but not before using Toxic, so my time is running out. Herba Ugly came out, and with the combination of poison damage and scratches, it got Flash down to very low health, but I was still able to defeat her smoothly. I reached Eternal Forest and was forced to accompany a lost girl out of the woods. On the way, I found a Moss Rock. Foreshadowing. Once I got her out, I immediately went straight to fight Gardenia. After sending out curses on the Cherubi, I swept her team with ease by biting on her grass. Well, that was a lot easier than I thought. And don't take that out of context, please. After the fight, I went straight into this galactic building and faced Jupiter. She started with Zubat and I set out 2 curses and took it down, but half my health was gone by then. Her Skuntank came out and her Night Sash only did about 9 damage while my Laser Leaf got a crit. She healed with a Citrus Berry, but her second Night Sash did a crit and I took her down with 1 more Razor Leaf. This was my 4th attempt by the way, her Skuntank just crits way too much. After that battle, I changed my Gordo's name from Flash to Spirit, got my bike, went to a hidden cave and got Earthquake, and reached Home City, where I can get new Pokemon. Firstly, I grabbed the Gift Eevee and named it Cosmo. It has a calm nature, so raises special attack and lowers attack, which is bad, but I just went with it. Outside the city, I caught a Roselia who I named Flash. It had a modest nature which raises special attack and lowers physical attack. Also, I'd like to point out 51 special attack on a level 19 Roselia is the highest stat I think I've ever seen, so that was really cool. I also tried back to the location of the Moss Rock and evolved Eevee into a Leafeon. But I had to teach it Grass Knot because it does not know a grass move. May I just say that Leafeon is a physical attacker. It already missed Razor Leaf because you get the Eevee at level 20 and it learns Razor Leaf at level 15. And then after that, the only other physical attack grass type move that you can learn is Leaf Blade at 71. Whoever thought this was a good idea seriously needs help. After doing a bit of grinding, I faced against Ventina. Spears landed a bite while Duskull missed Will-O-Wisp, so Spears was able to finish it off with another bite. Miss Magius came out and I sent out Cosmo. I wanted to use Sand Attack on Miss Magius because I wanted to force her to use Magical Leaf, which never misses, and also because all of my Pokemon resist it. I just didn't know how many I was just gonna get on her. Apparently the game decided that for me because I actually got all 6 Sand Attacks on Miss Magius. Cosmo went down after that and I sent out Flash and my plan immediately worked out to perfection. It used Magical Leaf, Flash resists. It used a Side Beam, it misses. I landed both Stun Spot and Leech Seed on it and it went down soon after. Hunter also fell down the same way but instead with Spear's Bite. After that is my next rival fight. Barry started with Staravia and I landed a Stun Spot with Flash. I then used Magical Leaf until it faints. Monferno came out and like the Miss Magius, I somehow Sand Attacked the Monferno 5 times before Cosmo went down. Then Flash was able to Stun Spot and finish it because Monferno never landed a hit. Weasel then dies in one Magical Leaf and Roselia dies to a couple of bites. After clearing the following routes and evolving Spears in the process, I made it into Failstone and went out of it to get into Pastoria City where I can get my next few Pokemon. I wanted to expand my team as early as possible, and the good thing about Platinum is that you're able to visit Pastoria before you fight Maylin, and so I did that. I went into the Safari Zone to catch a Tangler I named June. It has a careful nature which raises special defense and lower special attack, which I can work with. The second one is a Tropius named Race. It has a sassy nature which raises special defense and lower speed, which I can also work with. I also went to the Move Tutor and teach Cosmo Razor Leaf. After that, I went back to Veilstone to fight Maylin. This fight went a lot smoother than I expected as Cosmo actually defeated Meditite using a couple of Razor Leaves and Lucario with a couple of days, all on his lonesome, which I was very surprised about. I tried using Flash against Machoke, but Machoke did too much damage for Flash and it defeated Flash. Cosmo was able to defeat it with one quick attack. After that, I cleared most of the trainers, evolved June in the process once it can learn Ancient Power, and it can apparently learn Shockwave for some strange reason. Yeah, I was very surprised when I saw this while researching. I was like, how can a bunch of vines create electricity to the point that it never misses? Anyways, I have a way to deal with flying types now. Next is the Pastoria City rival battle. June was able to defeat the Staravia, but not before taking an Endeavor, leaving June in the red. Spears was able to one-shot the Monferno with one Earthquake, Race was able to one-shot the Roselia with Fly, and Cosmo was able to one-shot the Breezer with a Razor Leaf. After that, I went to face Crash Awake. June was able to take down Gyarados with 2 Shockwaves. Cosmo did damage with Razor Leaf, but got hit too hard and went down. I sent out June and a lot of back and forth happened between Ice Fang, Stun Spore, and Mega Drain, but June was crowned superior and defeated the Floatzel. Then Quagsire was taken out in one hit as expected. After the battle, suddenly, an explosion happened and I had to chase the Galactic Ground down and utterly destroy him. Then Cynthia showed up and gave me the Secret Potion to scare off the Psyducks. Then some Shakespeare stuff happened with whatever Cyrus was talking about. I don't know, I wasn't really paying attention and Cyrus challenged me to a battle. June destroyed the Sneasel with one Brick Break. Flash was able to land a Stun Spore and did as much damage as it can to go back before going down from a couple of Air Cutters. Spears did the same thing and also made him use one Hyper Potion in the process, but it went down soon after. Raze was able to take it down due to a lucky paralysis. His Moko came out and took down Raze with a Drill Pack. Cosmo landed the Razor Leaf and a Quick Attack to deal some damage before it went down. June was able to take it down with one Ancient Power soon after. This was my 6th attempt by the way. His Golbat and Moko kept getting crits and deal too much damage for my taste. After that, I got my Surf Hasham, got the Axis to TM and teach it to Cosmo, and fight Barry again at Candace City. June was able to take down Staraptor after tanking an Aero Ace. Raze was able to take down Heracross with one Fly, and Spears was able to take down Infernape with one Earthquake. Floatzel also went down the same way. Roserade did cause some trouble due to sleep, but was able to take it down in the end by switching to Cosmo. After that, I went to Iron Island, grabbed the Strength Haitian from Riley, get the Shiny Stone, and finally evolved Flash into a Roserade. Next is Byron, and he was easy as expected. Spears was able to take down both Magneton and Bastiodon with just one Earthquake, and used Flash to take down Steelix due to it having poor special defense. Suddenly, another explosion happened, and I had to visit Lake Valor and face Saturn. June was able to take down Golbat after tanking 2 Air Cutters and dodging a crit. Toxicroak was next and was easily destroyed by one Earthquake. Bonzo was harder because I had no one to deal with, but Flash was able to handle it. After that, I went to Lake Faraday and faced Mars. She was easy to deal with. I had Pokemon that were in the raid and had to switch out at one point due to confusion, but nothing dangerous really happened. Next was Lake Acuity and Stone Point CD, and on the way I caught my last Pokemon, a Snover named Sippa. It had an impish nature, so less special attack and more defense. I was tempted to catch a new Snover, but I just went with it because it's more interesting that way. On the way, Barry was like, "You cannot climb rocks? That's an issue, not an issue me. Fight Candace to climb rocks first, you loser." And I did that. Now, Candace was the gym I'm the most worried about. She's an Ice-type gym who is effective against all of my Pokemon, and 2 out of my 6 Pokemon are 4 times weak against Ice. But honestly, it only took me like a few attempts before figuring out how to defeat her. First was Sneasel, and was easily defeated with one Brick Break. Forceps was out and I sent Flash to Stun Spore. On my few attempts, Blizzard kept hitting, but on this one, it missed, and I landed the Sunspore. It landed a Petal Dance before Flash went down. Then Spears finished it off with one Earthquake. I sent Raze out to set up the Sun to get rid of Hail, and Raze went down soon after. June did as much damage as possible with his ability Caulfield activating, raising his speed in the sun, but it also went down soon after. Then Candace used a Hyper Potion and 2 more Axes to the bomb slow down. Piloswine was able to land a crit and defeat Cosmo, but Spears was able to handle it and winning me my 7th badge. I rock climbed to Lake Acuity only to see Barry being a crybaby because Jupiter defeated him, and I was like, well, I'ma head to Veilstone's Galactic Hideout. After going to the building and evolving Sippa in the process, I fought Cyrus once again. Sneasel was easily defeated with one Brick Break, Cobra was defeated with one Blizzard and hail damage, Flash was able to stun sword the Honchkrow before going down, and Sippa was able to defeat it with one Blizzard. I think this will be how I deal with flying types from here on out. I'm also not gonna bring up the Saturn fight because it was just very easy. Moving along, I hit the Mount Coronet, head my way out to the mountain, and reached the Spear Pillar. I had to face Mars and Jupiter, but not before Barry comes out of nowhere and we team up to defeat them. I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no idea how to narrate this battle because a lot of things have happened and my brain has no idea what to say. So I guess I can talk about what is going to happen to me in the future. Halo Infinite was just released and I have plans to stream and grind on it full time. I don't really know whether I will continue these Pokemon challenges, but if you guys do really want me to continue with these and you guys actually enjoy the series, leave a comment down below about it and I may do it like once every 3 months. Anyways, back to the game. Once I defeated them, the Distortion World was created. Had to enter and go to a maze and eventually reach Cyrus and fight him one last time. A lot of attempts were made, and even on this attempt where I got the furthest by fighting Gyarados, I still lost because Gyarados dealt way too much damage for my Pokemon to tank, and then I lost. And then someone in my Twitch chat, shout out to you, said that I should have done this instead, and oh my god, I won the battle because of it. Houndoom was first and almost defeated Spears, but one Earthquake was enough to take it down. Then I stayed in and let Weavile take down Spears with a Fake Out and a Night Slash. June was then able to take it out with one Brick Break, but not before taking an Ice Punch. Then Crobat miraculously missed a Toxic since it's only about 90% accurate in Gen 4 and it had the skill of being 100% if it's used by a Poison type, yet, and one Blizzard took it down. I stun spot the Honchkrow before letting Flash go down and Sippa was able to handle it soon after. Last was Gyarados and Raze tried to land a paralysis with a Body Slam but failed, so it went down. June miraculously lived an Ice Fang with 1 HP and landed a critical hit Shockwave, winning me the battle. That was really lucky. Then it was time to face Giratina, but it's one legendary against my Grass Pokemon. So let's just immediately talk about the Electric Gym battle. Spears took down Jolteon with one Earthquake. Then June was rudely killed by a critical Signal Beam from Raichu. Super was next, and after dodging a Focus Blast, I retaliated with my own critical Blizzard. Super miraculously survived a Flamethrower, but got burned, and Blizzard only did half before it went down to burn damage. Flash was able to take it down soon after. Last was Alakazam, and after Spears took a Flamethrower, a Soft Sand Stab Earthquake took it down in one hit, winning me my final badge. And then I had to grind. Most of the Elite 4 Pokemon are at levels 53 to 60, and mine was only at the mid to late 40s. And then it's time to end. Oh, it's Barry, and he wants to find me one last time. Alright. June was able to take down Staraptor with a couple of shockwaves. Raze took down Heracross after taking 2 Rock Slides and hanging on with 1 HP. Then Spears was rudely killed by a critical hit Flamethrower. This is bad. Flash was able to stun Spore Infernape after taking a big Flamethrower and landed a Sludge Bomb before it went down. Raze was able to finish it off with an Air Slash. Roserade was easily defeated by Sipper, and Cosmo defeated Floatzel. Last was Snorlax, and with the combined damage from Cosmo, Hail, and Sipper, Snorlax was defeated and Barry is finally done. After the battle, I decided to grind a little bit more for the Elite 4 because I was not that confident that I could win at that level. So this is the team that I will be entering the Elite 4 with. Will I be able to defeat both the Elite 4 and the champion? Well, only one way to find out. Let's do this. First was Aaron, and he sent out Yanmega, who was easily defeated by Sipper. Spears was then able to take out Scissor with 2 Earthquakes. Sipper landed a Blizzard and then was defeated by a critical hit attack order from Vesperquen. June came out and finished it with an Ancient Power. Raze easily defeated the Heracross after tanking a Stone Edge. Drapion was last, and I sent June out against it. A lot of back and forth happened between the two, but June was ultimately defeated due to Aaron using a Hyper Potion. Cosmo was able to come in and take out the Drapion soon after with the help of Hail. Aaron was defeated. Next of the Elite 4 was Bertha, and she was definitely the easiest. Cosmo took down Whiscash, Sipper took down Gliscor, and Flash took down the rest of the team with just 1 usage of Paddle Dance. Next was Flynn, and after a few attempts against him, I had this run. Cosmo did some damage with an X-Scissor before he got taken out by Houndoom. Spears was then able to take down both the Houndoom and Flareon with Earthquake after that, but not before a Sunny Day was set up. I took advantage of the sun by sending out June, going first with Chlorophyll, landing a powerful Earthquake, and allowing Rapidash to take itself out with Recoil from Flare Blitz. June almost took Mamorta down, but the Thunderbolt defeated June. Flash was able to defeat it with a Slush Bomb. I decided to sack off Flash to make Infernape do Recoil with Flare Blitz. Spears then came out, and after taking a Flare Blitz and more Recoil damage, Infernape went down with 1 Earthquake. I healed my team and faced Will. Cosmo took Mr. Mime down with a couple of X-Scissors after he set up a light screen. After that, an evolution battle happened, but ultimately Will used the full restore and Espeon took down Cosmo after that. June miraculously survived a Signal Beam and took it down with a Power Whip that it learned to level up. Spears almost defeated Bronzong, but due to a special defense drop from Psychic, Spears went down. Sipper was able to handle it with Shadow Ball. Gallade was next, and Sipper was able to take it down due to Gallade missing 2 Stone Ages. That was very lucky. Last was Alakazam. I tried to stun Spore with Flash but was outsped and one-shotted. I decided to do whatever I can to make Hail do as much damage as possible. I thought I was doomed when he defeated both Sipper and June with Focus Blast, but to my surprise, Raze was able to tank a Psychic, and with Quick Claw activating, it allowed me to attack first with Fly, dodging a Psychic. Combined with Hail damage, I was able to take down Alakazam with 1 Fly. Then I took 1.5 hours and over 10 attempts just figuring out how to defeat Cynthia. But eventually, I found the solution. June was able to take down Spiritomb with 2 Power Whips, but not before taking a critical Shadow Ball. Togekiss was next, and Flash stun spotted and took an Air Slash. Flash used 1 Slush Bomb to deal some damage before it was taken down. Sipper came out and landed a massive Blizzard, but lived it with a Sliver. I thought I was doomed, but Togekiss got paralyzed and Hail damage took it out. Spears easily defeated Lucario, and with the combined damage of Razor Leaf and Hail, Cosmo was able to take the Milotic out as all they used was Mirror Coat. Spears barely defeated Roserade, but was taken out soon after. Cynthia then used a full restore and 2 more ice shots from Sipper took it out. Lastly, her Garchomp. I sent out ways to use Fly but was swiftly taken down by Dragon Rush. Cosmo miraculously survived a flamethrower and landed an X-Scissor and Quick Attack before it went down, and making Hail do more damage than I anticipated. I sacked June to make Hail do a little bit more damage before sending out Sipper and defeating Garchomp with one more Ice Shard. I have become the Sinnoh champion. Overall, I actually have fun with this challenge. It allowed me to use Pokemon that I have never used before, and honestly, every single Pokemon that I used in this challenge were useful one way or another. And also, fun fact, I wanted to get rid of Ice Shard with Ice Beam, but then after that I thought about it and realized that Blizzard was already doing a lot of damage, so I left Ice Shard since Ice Shard is a priority move, and it actually saved me the run and allowed me to beat the champion. So my appreciation for Ice Shard has went up a little bit. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you all enjoyed this challenge, please make sure to like this video and comment down below on what Pokemon challenges you would like me to do in the future. Anyways, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell on my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Signing off for now.